Good morning, guys, and happy Sunday. My whole house is sleeping, so I'm kind of whispering just a little, but let's get ready for church. I got some new stuff I want to try. So far, I've washed my face with our new rose water soap bar, because as you can see, I have some spots that could use some lightening. Now I'm going to do my moisturizer with the Calendula face cream. This stuff, you guys, I've been using it for about 3 weeks, and it is wonderful. My face feels so smooth. Even at the end of the day when I'm wiping it off my face and my neck still feels so smooth. I hope you guys had a great weekend. We did here at our house. My kids spent some time with their grandmas. My mom and my grandma. And Ryan and I got to spend some time together. Had a little bit of date night fun. And now it's back to business. Heading to church. In my newest order, I just got our Age Reversist eye cream. I used it last night, and so I'm going to use it again this morning. It's kind of like those memes on Facebook that show these really cool things that we used to play with as kids. And then they say, if you remember this, you officially need an eye cream. So if you guys remember those things and you're my age and we went to school together, time for an eye cream, guys. In the Age Reverses line, I've seen it do amazing stuff for personal friends and for pharmacy friends. So if you guys are looking for a really good eye cream, I can hook you up. In my order that came yesterday, I got the new primer, the VFX Pro Camera Ready Strobe. This one is more of the cream versus the one that I typically use, which is in the silver tube. It's more of the silicone based. So I've never used the strobe primer before. So we're gonna try it today for church. Add a little extra shine to my life. Because everybody knows I love shine. This one's a cream base. Oh, looky there. You guys can already see the shine that it adds. That's very pretty. I focus a lot on my cheeks when I do my primer because I feel like I have really big pores on my cheeks. And I like for that to be really smooth. I think I'm gonna order some of the charcoal line and try that, the charcoal skincare, because it's supposed to be really great for big pores. And so I'll have to try that, especially just across my cheeks. I don't feel like they show up as much everywhere else. It's just right across here and then across the tips of my nose. Now this primer feels very different going on. It feels like a lotion. It smells really nice. It has a little bit of the shine to it. So remember, we offer 2 primers for Farmasi: VFX Pro, the Camera Ready Silicone Primer, and VFX Pro Camera Ready Strobe, which is the cream, which is what I used today. I kind of let that dry a little. I heard somebody say one time that you wouldn't prime a wall and then just start painting it. So don't prime your face. Just start painting it. Let it dry a second. So I'm gonna go ahead and get my sponge and dampen it with our Time Locker spray. It smells so good. It's one of my favorite scents in the Farmasi products. I don't know if you guys can notice since I started doing lives and videos how much brighter my face has gotten. I fully credit that to the Calendula line. So today I'm going to use the VFX Pro Camera Ready. This one is full Good morning. This one is full coverage. It's one of my favorites. It's the one that will absolutely cover up my melasma. I've been using our matte foundation. This one's just a tad bit too dark for me. I've been using it as a concealer because my face has been kind of breaking out a little. Nothing crazy, but they say that when you start a new skincare line and cleanse your face out and you, sometimes you break out. Not everybody, but sometimes you do. I also started my children on the Calendula line last night because they are hitting preteen years. Now this is brand new, so it'll take a few pumps to get it up. I literally got it in the mailbox yesterday, guys. Well, on my porch, shall I say. And I was not home when I seen that it was delivered, and then it was sitting on my porch when I got here. Now, I typically rub foundation in versus patting it, because when I pat it, I feel like my pores just look giant. I don't know if that's just my skin or I'm just not used to the technique of patting the foundation in. I tried that for my sister-in-law's wedding so that it would be more coverage and thicker, and I did not like it. It just felt like a whole lot of product on my face. I typically don't like a whole ton of product. I'm gonna try to move pretty quickly because it's already 7 o'clock and my children will be up by hopefully 8 or 8:30 so that they can get ready for church. The goal here is to not be late. I'm gonna put a little bit extra right on my forehead in between my eyebrows and up, because that's one of the problem areas for my melasma. And I know that I mention it a lot, but it's because it's a really big thing for me that it just happened. I want to say about a year after I had Wyatt. We were still breastfeeding. The dermatologist said that it was caused by an excess of hormones for breastfeeding still. And then it would maybe go away, maybe get worse. I've seen others that are a whole lot worse. So I'm thankful that it is minimal, but you know it is. But see how you could see it when I started? My problem areas are definitely my forehead, right above my eyebrows. And you can't really see it at all. And then it used to be really bad right here on my cheeks. It gets pretty bad when I'm out in the pool, but I've been wearing our CC cream for the SPF, and it's really protected my face so well this summer. And then across my upper lip, which stinks because it makes it look like I have like a shadow on my upper lip. Okay, let's see. I got this yesterday. This is our concealer stick. Looks just like a lipstick. And we have the concealer stick. And we have the also concealer like liquid, which is what I was using prior. But I wanted to try this one since it's new to Farmasi and see if I liked it better. Now, I always highlight under my eyes. I always highlight the tip of my nose, the bridge of my nose, right there on my brow bone, my forehead, chin, my upper lip. I don't mind that air conditioner. It's probably gonna come on and off several times unless I cut it off. And then I don't know why I always do my eyes last, even though I do them first. So I always start with my chin and blend that in very nicely. And then my upper lip. My nose. Now I do pat a lot more to blend in my concealer versus the rubbing that I do when I do my foundation. And on my forehead, I always blend it in, and you see how you can see the edges, so then I go back around with my sponge that's still damp and has a little foundation on it, just to kind of blend those lines and make them a little less harsh. Now for the under eye. I'm so excited to see what the eye cream is gonna do. This concealer stick blends very nicely. I feel like you get less product on your face with the stick versus the liquid. And I like that. It feels really light. And then I use the big end again and then just kind of blend it a little. Because I hate to have harsh lines. See, it just kind of brightened up under my eyes and my forehead. Next, I'll use our 3-in-1 palette. Ooh, my straightener's trying to fall. The 3-in-1 palette has to be one of my top 5 products. It's one of my top 5 Farmasi products because when I ordered, I was able to get a contour, a highlight, a blush, all in one palette. And I didn't have to order everything individually. So starting out, that was very helpful with not having a whole ton of Farmasi products. So I really enjoyed that. It had everything in it. And now I've kind of branched out to all the other products, the other blushes and the other things. But the 3-in-1's still my fave. I don't know if you guys seen my YouTube video on how I contour, but I just go along my cheekbones and then along my jawline underneath. Then I'll do my forehead and my hairline. And then I kind of bring it down and connect it. Same for the other side. And then bring it down and connect it. And then I use a smaller brush to do under my lip. To give that appearance of bigger lips. And then to contour my nose. Because like I told you guys before, I have a really long, narrow nose. And then I go across the top. And then I do underneath. I feel like I could do that better. And then I blend. Wait, I'll let you guys see what it looks like prior to blending. Then I blend. Now, wait. Now everything is blended. Don't mind my hair, it's still relaxing from the curl. Next, I'm gonna do the really pretty highlight from the 3-in-1 right across my cheekbones. And my chin. And my forehead. Then I use my ring finger to do the tip of my nose. on the bridge of my nose. And then my upper lip. Well, my Cupid's bow. Contour underneath, highlight on the top. Make those lips look bigger, especially for people that don't have big lips, like me. And then I very lightly blend my not my foundation, my highlight. And see that really pretty shine that it gives. Literally one of my favorites. All right, so today for blush, I'm gonna go a little bit extra. It's like I said, it's a church day. So I'm gonna use the blush in the 3-in-1. Big cheesy smile. And then over. Same thing on the other side. As you can see, this blush is extremely pigmented, but I love that it has such a vibrant color. And then we'll blend it. See, it just looks perfectly natural. Now, in my order that came yesterday, I got a new blush. This one has a little shimmer in it, and it is number 18, which is Pink Lily. I'm gonna use it on top of this one for the shimmer and more pink. Ooh, look at that shimmer, guys. This is the first time I've used this blush. I've seen other people use it and had to have it. And then, of course, blend it. Can you guys see the shine? Oh, I love it. All right. Now I'm gonna fill in my brows. I don't, let's see. No, hold on. I'm actually gonna use this powder and set under my eyes before I forget. I should have already done it. This product is not Farmasi, but I have one coming. And then I'll just take a bigger brush and set the rest. Before I put my 3-in-1 away, I'm gonna use that same brown that I contoured with, and I'm gonna put it in the crease of my eye. Ooh. About to make a mess over here. Now, since I'm being squirrel brain and I forgot, I'm going to do my eyebrows before I forget again. And I don't do anything crazy with my eyebrows, but I prefer to fill them in with an eyeshadow powder or a pencil. But see, you could just see the difference. It's not necessarily that I want them to be darker, it's just that they kind of have some spaces in there that need to be filled. In my opinion, I need my eyebrows to be done for my look to be finished. And I have a feeling that we're gonna see some kids soon. I feel like they're moving around in there. Now I'm just gonna brush my eyebrows out. And that's it. I typically do not do a lot to my eyebrows. Now, back to my actual eyeshadow. Let's see. These are our eyeshadow trios. This one is 06, which is Sunset Kiss. And this guy is 04, which is Vice Brown. I also have the Smoky Eye palette coming too, that I'm quite excited about. Okay, now remember, I used the 3-in-1 palette, the contour brown color and the crease, but now I'm also going to use this brown and go along my crease too, just to build that up. And notice how I went out just a little bit further there in preparation for this next brown that I'm going to use. Now I'm going to use this darker brown, and I'm going to start out here and kind of pat it in. Then I'm gonna pull it in a little, but not much, just a little. Same thing on this eye. Start out here and kind of bring it in a little. Now, I'm going to use a different eyeshadow brush. This is not the right one. Hold on, I look a little crazy, I know. We're going to use that same dark brown and pull this up underneath my eye. That looks a little bit better, huh? Okay. Now I'm going to use this really pretty shimmery brown, and I'm going to put it on my ring finger and take it from the corner of my eye over. Same thing on this eye. Now that's all I'm going to use out of Ice Brown. I'm going to go into the Sunset Kiss. I'm going to use this little shimmery color here. And I'm going to go across my brow bone and kind of use it to blend this other out a little less harshly. See the difference? Just kind of blend that. Same thing. I'm gonna come over and blend this one in. And now, since it's church, I'm gonna use this really nice gold and just pop it right here. And I kind of blend it a little with my finger. Well, and there's that. However, I forgot. I'm gonna go back in the 3-in-1 and use our highlight right there in the corner. Like that. And then I'm gonna pop it up here on my brow bone and kind of blend it with my finger. Just like that. Much better. All right, let's see. This video has ended up being longer than I thought it was, but it's a Sunday look, so we'll just go with it. Okay. Now, I got this yesterday. This is our, let's make sure I'm going to say it correctly. It's our Deep Look liquid eyeliner. I personally prefer a liquid eyeliner because it's just what I typically use when I line my upper and lower lid. And I've never used the Farmasi one. So let's pray that I cannot mess it up today. And it just looks like this. I'm gonna use my little mirror and hopefully you guys can see. And prayerfully I don't mess up. Sorry, I can't talk when I do this part. I take very short little strokes to avoid going crazy. I also try to stay as close to my lash line as possible. Now I'm gonna do my underneath. And I always like to make sure that it's connected in the corner. And I also do not go all the way over in the corner, the inner corner on either the top or the bottom, because I prefer for my eyes to look bigger. And if I go all the way, it really closes my eyes in. So I prefer to kind of, I got it on my eyelash. There we go. I prefer to kind of stop, you know, I wouldn't say midway, but a little more. All right, let's do this one. This one's always harder. No, I felt a blink coming. Previously to having this liquid liner from Farmasi, I was using just a really cheap one from Walmart. But this one smells so good and it works just as well. Ooh, I got it all over my lashes. I'll get that off. And I don't know if you guys knew this about Farmasi. Let's see, hold on. But Farmasi is European based. And we just are just now moving into the US. And so everything from Farmasi is European standard. So where we have like a handful of products, I want to say it's like 13 products that are banned by the FDA as far as what we can put in our makeup, the certain chemicals that we can't put. For the US, it's only like 13. Whereas for Europe, their standards are like 1,300. So Farmasi's makeup is a lot cleaner. It's a lot better for you. And I just love that. They're just stricter on the chemicals that we're putting, you know, on our face and near our eyeballs. Now, I got this yesterday. This one is the Express Eye Pencil. I always like to use an eye pencil on my waterline. So I wanted to get a Farmasi one too, because it's literally going directly on your body. You know, on your waterline. I would rather have something that is cleaner and more safe. And you guys, this is the first time I've used this. You know how some eye pencils you use, they just do not want to do what they're supposed to do. Did you see how quickly this was black on my waterline? And I also, when I do my waterline, I do go all the way in. You guys. What? Watch how quickly. You know how you usually have to like draw it? Watch it. Do you see that? Now, in my opinion, that's how you tell you got a good eye pencil. That's how you tell when you do not have to sit and go over and over and over to get it black. All right, so I'm gonna spray my face and then do my mascara and I'm finished. All right, I'm gonna spray with our setting spray, the time locker spray, just to set everything in place and make sure my eyeliner's dry, because if it's not, the liquid eyeliner will make a mess. That smells so good. It just smells, to me, it smells clean. It kind of has like a really light, almost baby powder, maybe baby powder. I don't know. It smells like baby powder to me. Okay, I'm gonna use our extreme curl today. And this brush has like a wave to it. I don't know if you can see that. There's one coat. Personally prefer two, so I'm gonna let that one dry. Love this mascara. I have 2 more of our mascaras coming in my next order. I made a mess, but it's because I blinked. I'll get that off in a second. Now, I think I'm gonna use the Zen mascara as my second coat because I really like the silicone brush. I just like the way that it brushes my lashes out. So I'm gonna use it. Also forgot to curl my lashes, so I'll have to do that after. And I hate to curl them after I already have mascara on. Can you guys see how well this one's brushing them out? All right. Now I'm gonna let that dry. And see where I kind of messed up right here. Once that dries, I'll clean that off. Since I forgot to curl, I'm not going to use my Farmasi curler because I don't like to get mascara on it. So I'm going to use my old one that already has mascara on it. I just prefer to keep my Farmasi curler clean and nice. All right. Now, if you're messy like me and you get mascara everywhere, learn this tip from YouTube. Take your little spoolie brush. It's what I use to brush out my eyebrows. Once your mascara is dry, and you can just wipe it right off. Which is a great tip for me because I mess it up a lot. Let's see. I'm not gonna put a lip color on yet, guys, because I still gotta brush my teeth from drinking coffee. But this is my finished Sunday look. Thanks for watching.